start one person at a time, one project at a time, or were they just born that way? For me, I see it as they helped one person at a time. They completed one project at a time. And as they took a step in that direction of wanting to change lives and inspire people to having successful projects that help people, they are fine-tuning their leadership skills. A leader to me is someone that builds someone up. Take someone who's insecure, who has fear of public speaking like I did 3 years ago, and encourages them and inspires them to be who they were created to be, with the gifts and talents that they were bestowed upon them from birth. Because as a person uses those gifts and talents, they are fitting into the piece of the puzzle that will help others to succeed as well. A leader, or a great leader, is someone who lives a life of impact. They continuously raise people up and inspire them and show them, you can do this. They need to succeed. They roll up their sleeves and help to get the project done on time, within budget, and in scope. They reassure people when they feel like giving up. And they say, I'll take you by the hand and I will help you. And I will guide and coach you and mentor you so that you can rise up and come out of your shell. That is a great leader. And as Dave said, and I agree with it, a lot of times we give great leader titles to people because of some of the qualities that we see in them. But as we look closer or dig deeper, we realize they might not be all that to get that amazing title. My challenge to you is each of us are leaders in our own way. If you're a parent, if you're a spouse, if you're a friend, you are doing something that someone else wouldn't do. You may be going in uncharted waters that someone would not have even thought to do or had the courage to do it. But you said, you know what? I know that this thing will be successful. And I'm going to do it because I have passion to do it. And if people don't come along on board with me, oh well, I know that I did what was the desire of my heart. But I know 9 times out of 10, if you move forward in something, that was an idea that someone else thought of doing, but they shrunk back and didn't move forward. I inspire you and I challenge you to rise up, get out of your comfort zone, and do things that you would have never even dreamed of. For me, being in Toastmasters only 3 years, I would never have imagined being an area director, overseeing 6 clubs, and inspiring people and giving speeches in front of Dave Weinstein, the CTO of our organization. I would have said, no way, you're out of your mind, I'm not doing that. But through chartering the club here a year ago, the desire to help people was what gave me the courage to do it. And Sharon Pagano from the executive management team was supportive in having this project implemented. And what it did was it brought people from diverse backgrounds, diverse cultures, with areas of expertise in different places, as well as 750 employees in multiple locations at OIT. Now we have a melting pot of all this knowledge, of all this information, of all these stories and experiences. And we get to know each other. We get to see through someone else's eyes. And great leaders, that is a title that is given by someone, just like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What inspires you is what you look for in someone else that is doing something that you wouldn't have the courage to do. So I leave you with this. As we leave here today, think of the things that you once desired doing, but you didn't find the time because you really didn't want to do it. And that was an excuse that you might have used because you didn't have the courage. But as you step out, you will see that you will help people, and it will be far greater than you can ever imagine. I look at some of the people here, and I recall as they came up to my desk the day that we were chartering the club. And they held their applications, holding on to it and saying, now if I join this club, what am I going to be expected to do? And I knew where they were coming from, and I said, don't worry, we will not force you to do anything that you would not want to do. And I will hold you by the hand, and we will guide you. And you'll see, it will be great. And then I see various people who had fear of public speaking, who were a little nervous as they were handing their application in, now are rising up and they are stepping out. But it's not only in Toastmasters, it's personally and it's professionally. So everywhere that the sole of your foot treads, you're being a leader. You're being someone that someone's looking at. Mr. Toastmaster?
Thank you, Valerie, for continuously inspiring